As we celebrate the beginning of the holiday season, we are thankful for many things. Certainly one of those is living in this great nation. An important way we can express that gratitude is by coming together to improve the tone of our national conversations. Civic dialogue in the United States has become so coarse and combative that it stands in the way of understanding rather than promoting it. At USD, we're committed to not merely promoting the diversity of ideas, but understanding them. The Humanities Center, for example, has a series called Dangerous Ideas, where we address current issues from many sides. We've had on-campus forums to explore sensitive issues, from the Confederate Monument controversy to immigration and environmental challenges. When we discuss controversial topics on campus, we protect the right of every individual to think and express their views in a reasonable way. Philosophy professor Matt Zwolinski has the Center for Ethics, Economics, and Public Policy. The center brings people with different views together in a thoughtful, civil environment.
What I want for students out of this center is really intellectual growth, right? I mean, I want them to have a better understanding of the kinds of public policy issues that are out there in the world that they're going to be dealing with as voters, if as nothing else. I mean, some of them might go to law school, some of them might go on to get PhDs or into public policy work, but at the very least, they're going to be citizens in a democratic society. And so they need to understand what's going on in the world around them. And I don't think any one major can prepare you for that by itself. I don't think economics by itself is going to prepare you to understand public policy because it leaves out the moral dimension. And there's always a moral dimension to public policy. I don't think philosophy by itself, right, studying morality is going to be enough to understand public policy because there's always a dimension of like, how's it going to work? Right? It's a great idea in theory, but like what happens when you try to put that into practice? So I want students to come out into the world as well-informed voters, as well-informed citizens, and well-informed individuals who, are prepared to live a good life, right? To pursue social justice in a responsible and effective way in a complicated society. The Catholic intellectual tradition has a long history of commitment to robust and open inquiry, and to the importance of ideas, right? I mean, I think that's something that really distinguishes Catholic universities from a lot of other universities, is they take this stuff seriously, right? They take philosophy seriously. They take reflection on the good life seriously. They take social justice seriously. And so what we're doing at the center, which is trying to explore those ideas and see how they fit together and see what economics has to say about social justice, right? And see what we can learn from the right about social justice. Those kinds of things, I think, really fit in perfectly with the mission of USD.
Look at the roots of hate and intolerance, and you're sure to see ignorance. When we discuss controversial topics on our campus, we protect the right of every individual to think, express, and debate any idea informed by our mission. Our culture of care principles guide us in promoting the highest standards of conduct, civil dialogue, and mutual respect, as well as a commitment to the dignity of all people. Sharing ideas and making an effort to understand ideas with which you do not agree doesn't mean you adopt or endorse them. The ability to understand an opposing viewpoint is critical to becoming a true changemaker. I'm Jim Harris. Thanks for watching and have a blessed holiday season.